Hello YouTube, this is me, it's Mr. Shiny. This is episode 64. From our last game, we already defeated the Atlanta Braves on our first game, so we're gonna head to our second game. And here we go.
Welcome to your Saturday edition of Inside the Show. I'm Justin Allegri. Starting out in the NL West, Adam Wainwright collected win number 3 this year as the Dodgers got the best of the Braves, 3-2. The victory extended their incredible run of consecutive games with a win. Paul DeJong was clutch with the bat in his hands, driving in 5 runs on 3 hits, leading the Padres past the Marlins 12-5. The
A beautiful summer night in Southern California from Dodger Stadium. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game weekend series between the Atlanta Braves and the Los Angeles Dodgers. The Dodgers are looking to make history here today. Can they break the all-time winning streak record? We'll see right after this. Alex Wood gets the start for Los Angeles in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Boy, talk about a guy that's hard to score off of. Last 3 starts, an ERA of under 1.
Hopefully,
so if you think you're
in a couple, maybe another month or two, we're gonna have some new players
once
very
he settles
soon.
in, he's awfully tough. And Matty V, this is one of the top pitchers in the sport right now.
Now batting, Trey Turner, and we are set for baseball here this evening. First pitch coming, here it is. Fouled away. Dan Dero, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. They come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I'm just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year you get this high. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
And now here's the starting 9 for the visiting Atlanta Braves. Mark, what do they have to do to take down a very hot team here on the road?
Yeah, Matty, every person that bought a ticket tonight came to see one thing, and that's the guy on the mound. But I'll tell you what, from an offensive standpoint, this is what you live for. Who's going to make the adjustments offensively to put quality at bats against this guy? Do they have to get him early? Can someone work themselves into a big count to drive a ball in the gap late? I am so fired up to see this offense take on this monster.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. The next to bat for Atlanta, Mike Piazza. He's definitely a long ball threat. Currently 3rd in the National League in that category. Here comes the first pitch. Looks at a sinker on the outside corner. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a big swing and a miss from Piazza as they jump ahead of him 0-2 here.
You go down 0-2 to a guy with this type of arsenal, man, you got to step out of the box, clear your head, and just fight.
And he fouls this one off.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Braves are set down 1-2-3, and now the Dodgers get a crack at it. No score. Chase Anderson is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Braves. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, listen, when you can go 7 full innings like he did, I know he got a no decision in his last start, but it was a real solid performance. If he continues to pitch like that, the wins are going to start coming.
Leading off for the Dodgers.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line toward right center.
Nice.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Hey, you want to be the team on the attack, without question. In the bottom of the first, starting it off with a leadoff single gets everyone in your dugout going.
Next up for Los Angeles, Yunel Escobar. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. He's set. Here it comes. Line drive to left.
Sweet.
And that's in there. Base hit.
First two batters find a sweet spot, barrel up perfectly. These fans have to be excited. Middle of the order coming to the plate now. After those first two ABs, this could be a laser show.
Stepping in now, Logan Forsythe. He hits it hard on the ground to the left. And that's through into left, a base hit. And they're content to play station to station here as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
Boy, Giro, we're looking at a big inning right here with that single. Bases are loaded, yet no runs have scored in this inning.
Yeah, and that's exactly what that pitcher wants you to think. You have to eliminate the noise, Dan. Just try and drive in the guy from third base. Don't put pressure on yourself that you have to get everyone in with one swing of the bat.
Nice.
There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Gone!
Nice.
It's a grand slam. So one swing, and he unloads the bases on that one. Home run number 51 on the year as they move on top 4-0.
Well, it seems like only a couple of minutes ago that we were ready for a hard-fought game, but things have taken a dramatic turn here early. They jumped all over this guy, including that grand slam, and they might not be done yet.
Next for the Dodgers, Andre Ethier having a very nice year, currently second in the NL batting chase. First offering on its way. Hard hit ball to second. And that's out number 1. Time now to check out how the hometown Dodgers line up in this one. What do you think they need to do to keep the winning streak a-rolling, D-Row?
Well, Matty, we know this is a pitcher's park. The numbers bear it out. Look for the managers to play a part in this one. Hopefully the guys listened in the hitters meeting. They're going to stay up the middle, big part of the yard. But when they get on, look for some wheels in motion, some execution, trying to manufacture some runs. I think that's how this lineup will play it out. Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball is going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Anderson, formerly property of the Milwaukee Brewers, he came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager...
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Back goes Taylor, still going back. A leap at the wall, but forget it, it's gone, a home run. A two-run shot for Howie Kendrick. Home run number 2 for him on the year. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Nice.
Wow, there's a case of a ball up in the zone. Not the easiest pitch in the world to get underneath and drive it out of the ballpark. Good piece of hitting right there. Ball up in the zone. He didn't miss it. He destroyed it.
First baseman.
In now, Danny Valencia.
Valencia.
Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks.
Wow, numerous. numerous of home runs now.
A solo shot here to left. Home run number 9 on the year as this lead swells to 7-0. Well, that was this lineup's 3rd homer of the game.
Hey, thanks, Matt. Yeah, you know what? Dodger Stadium has always been known for a very high mound, and pitchers love to pitch in this ballpark. In D-roll, when the sun goes down and that marine layer air comes in, this is a tough yard to hit the ball
I
on.
was going right there, Dan. Day game, this place plays completely different, but to do it at night, that's why it was such an impressive performance today. For them to move traffic all over the yard today, not easy to do.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Swinging a soft liner. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit. So the lineup card turns over with 1 away following the base hit out of the pitcher's spot.
You know, D-roll, coming from a guy that made his living throwing a baseball, anytime a pitcher gets a base hit, I know that wasn't hit hard, but it's going to go down as a bullet in the scorebook.
Yeah, 100%. I know it's frustrating to watch the opposing pitcher get a knock, kind of the knock you expected. You know what? He put the ball in play, and now he causes a problem.
Gerard Dyson runs up as if to bunt and missed it. Strike 1. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And they will get no. He's in there. A very close play at first.
The batter, number 00, shortstop, Yunel Escobar.
Into the box now, Yunel Escobar. He singled his last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Down the third baseline.
Sweet.
And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third. So they're loaded now with only 1 away.
Hey, that was a well-executed pitch down and away. Sometimes you got to tip your hat to the offense. It's a nice piece of hitting. Maybe not what he was looking for, but the result was there.
Into the box now, Logan Forsythe, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. A base hit in his first trip. Line drive to center field. That's in there. Base hit. 1 run is scored. And the run is in to score from second. Make it 9-0.
Pitcher went to the well one too many times. Back-to-back fastballs. Hitter was able to keep his hands through, deliver a nice line drive.
Feliz Chacin comes on to work much earlier than anticipated, obviously, as he'll try and right the ship in the very first inning. Giancarlo Stanton now. He's driven in 4 already, and yet another big RBI opportunity for him right here.
Matt, they couldn't have asked for anyone to hit better in this spot than this guy right here. He looks dialed in at the plate right now.
Chacin, a right-hander standing 6'3". He was taken in the very late rounds during the first-year player draft of 2018.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
The 0-1 pitch. Now a swing and he pops him
Oh.
up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule.
Up next for the Dodgers.
So stepping in, Andre Ethier. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. From the stretch. This is on the ground over to first. Reined in. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. But not before they hang a 9 spot on him here to really open up this ball game. On to the second now at Dodger Stadium. The Dodgers lead it 9-0. Into the box, Paul Konerko. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, man, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by an opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. And the knuckle curve freezes him as he becomes out number 1.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Los Angeles Dodgers. And let's focus on infielder Logan Forsythe. This guy can turn a big league double play. He can move over to third and make the play backhand and get up and throw it across the diamond. Pretty much a manager's dream.
I'll be back.
Ready now, Joe Carter. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Carter, originally from the Sooner State of Oklahoma. This is his first year at the big league level.
Yeah, you said it, Matty. Nothing else has to be said. In order to stay in this game 16 years, you have to be a great talent, great teammate, and have the ability to adjust and evolve as a player. So hats off to him.
Boy, so far early into this one, this guy's pitching really well, and I'm a big believer in body language. He's getting the ball, he's working really quick, keeping the ball down in the zone. And if you take a look at this guy so far early on, a lot of positive signs. He looks like he brought his good stuff in this one.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. As he'll chase one up around the letters here for strike 1.
Oh, man, he's got a chance to strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
And, oh, man, that caught him pretty good there as it ricochets toward the third baseline. He's safe. A great recovery, but he couldn't get it there in time.
Boy, D-Roll, this looked like one of those easy 1, 2, 3 innings. Next thing you know, a little swinging ground ball and a 2-out infield base hit.
Yeah, it's never too late, and you never know when a rally's going to start. It seemed innocent early on. He got 2 quick outs, but now we see traffic at first.
A ball and a strike. Beltre is off at first with 2 away. And a beautiful knuckle curve in there for a called strike 3, and that will be out number 3. Braves strand 1. They're down 9-0. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. His lifetime numbers against Chacin. He's got 2 hits in 18 at-bats. He also has 1 home run.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down.
And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. See you later. Over the wall, a home run.
I'm back.
A solo shot here to left, and even 20 home runs for him now thus far as the blowout continues.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Here's Howie Kendrick.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball on. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
All right, the Atlanta Braves attack you on defense this way. And let's focus on third baseman Adrian Beltre, a future Hall of Famer. Nothing this guy can't do. Probably the best in the business at coming in on that slow roller with that underhand bazooka to first base.
And that swung on and missed for strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. But it bends just foul into the second deck. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Taylor is there, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance? Alex Wood. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. First delivery to him on the way. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. This year against right-handed pitching, Wood carries a batting line a little over the 260 mark. Popped him up. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, we came into this one wondering how he was going to throw on the mound. That all goes out the window. He just mixed in his second knock of the game. He's going to be smiling for a while on this.
Here's Gerard Dyson. Hit hard to the right side, but foul. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a liner. Foul.
Nope, foul ball.
Ricochet off of him on the mound. No chance to make a play. Let's see if he's okay out there.
So frustrating, Dero. You make a good pitch and you get these guys that can run around and they're fast. You think you have an out, and all of a sudden it turns into an infield single.
Yeah, this is definitely part of his game, the ground attack, Dan. He's a speedster. He's going to get a ton of infield singles, and he knows how frustrated that pitcher is.
Lying toward the gap in left center, and that gets down as he can't get there in time. The relay, the tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that the side is retired. So 2 runs on 4 base hits, no errors, and a runner left. We played 2 full. It's the Dodgers 11 and the Braves nothing. Here's Randall Grichuk. Lifetime history with Alex Wood. He's hitless in 3 at-bats.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss. Swing and a miss as he starts the 3rd the same way he ended the 2nd with a punch out, 1 away.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
Here comes the first pitch. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Just caught the inside corner with a sinker, and then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Boy, he's got great stuff today, doesn't he? That's 7 punch-outs now here in the middle innings. He's up over 1 an inning up to this point. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can change their plan of attack and start to put the ball in play. But right now, that's just not happening.
Trey Turner will stand in for the 2nd time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Logan Forsythe. His lifetime numbers against Chassin. A number of meetings, he's 1 for 7. First pitch of the at-bat. hit on the ground out to short. Turner gloves it. And there's one down now.
The right fielder, number 27.
Riding in once again, Giancarlo Stanton. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Hey, this pitcher better watch himself right here. The way this guy's swinging, he's got aggressive things on his mind.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Line to second, where it's caught there for out number 2.
Up next for the Dodgers.
Digging in once again, Andre Ethier. He's rolled into groundouts a couple of times already here in the ballgame. High in the air out to center field. Taylor is right there. And he will make the catch, so that'll do it. Dodgers retired on. Digging in to try it again, Chris Taylor, as we begin the top of the 4th.
Center fielder.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
He's been pitching really well so far in this one as we cruise into the middle innings. One of the big reasons why, 80% first pitch strike ratio. If he continues that, he might be able to finish this one.
Taylor sees the ball really well when facing left-handed pitching and generally picks up a lot of hits against southpaws. He isn't known for displaying a ton of power, however, in these matchups.
Yeah, in today's game, when you're hearing the word launch angle, I don't think it applies to him against left-handed pitching. He could put a lot of balls in contact. He doesn't get himself into too many count leverage situations and tries to go deep too much. Just a guy who really puts back the ball.
Hot shot down the line, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Set to deliver the 0-1. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. The 0-2 to Piazza. A little bouncer. That's a foul ball. The 0-2 once more. Is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
He's got good swing and miss stuff in this game. That's back-to-back Ks, and that was his 9th of the game. If you're striking out 1 or more an inning, you're throwing the ball pretty well.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Hey, I never want to take an offense's aggression away, but they've been swinging at a lot of pitches early in the count. Find themselves down. I think they need to regroup, have a meeting in the dugout, and figure out a way to maybe look at some pitches.
No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for Atlanta. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Stanton on the run, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Down in order go the Braves. They trail in this one 11-0. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Yasmani Grandal is off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So the Dodgers get their leadoff hitter on base to kick off the inning.
Whoa, that ball was close, whizzed right by his head. I think he probably heard it go by, guys. That's pretty unsettling for a pitcher. Trust me, I know.
Ready once again, Howie Kendrick comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Kendrick waiting, now the pitch. Started that swing a bit too early. Grounded back up the middle. The second for 1. On to first, and they get them both.
Now batting.
The Braves are into their bullpen now as there are the final numbers for their starter. And clearly he was off his game this evening. Next up for Los Angeles, Danny Valencia comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. Throw on to Konerko will be in time, and the inning is over. Dodgers retire. The next to bat for Atlanta, Joe Carter. He'll start off the 5th in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
I mean, the obvious key right now is the movement on his two-seamer. He's able to spot it up in when he has to, and he's able to go back to it.
This is line to left. Under it now is Ethier.
Nice.
One
That
away.
was easy.
An early look at the line score here tonight as we play the top of the 5th. And boy, just one lone hit for the visitors this evening as they've been taken to task by this starter. Chopped weakly to the left. Forsythe takes it in. Throw to first will be in time to retire Beltre, and there's out number 2. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you can see right there, he's up near the top in the National League, currently 3rd best. Digging in for his second at-bat, Roberto Alomar. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
2 quick outs in this inning so far, and his pitch count is really down. I think one of the keys is he's been attacking the strike zone early on, making these guys swing the bat so far in this one.
And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. Braves are set down 1-2-3. They trail in this one 11-0. So here's the Dodgers pitcher, Alex Wood. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Grounded down the 3rd baseline. This is foul for the first strike. Here comes the 0-1. Now a swing and a fly ball. Richard is after it, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
There to play it is Grichuk, and that's the first down.
Center fielder, number 3, Gerard Dyson.
Here's Gerard Dyson. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. First offering on its way. Line to the right side. But he'll barely have to move out there and right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
Now batting, the shortstop, Yunel Escobar.
Ready for another shot now. Yunel Escobar trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. Hard hit ball to short. Turner fields it cleanly. And a leap from Konerko, but it's over his head. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Man, this is a perfect summary of how the game has gone for him. They haven't been able to hit, catch, or throw all game long. In fact, they should just throw a 10 over this thing because this has become a 3-ring circus.
Next for the Dodgers, Logan Forsythe. So far 2 for 3 in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Line drive to left. In there, a base hit.
Well, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his 3rd single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4. Not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Drives it out to deep right center field. Looking up is Taylor. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A 3-run home run for Giancarlo Stanton. His 2nd home run of the game as this lead got even wider. plate is Andre Ethier.
Andre Ethier.
As he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 0-1 pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Alomar fields it cleanly. Throw gets him there from short right field. A nice play, and that one ends the inning. So they get 3 runs on 2 base hits, with one of them being the big home run. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. LA's on top 14-0. Here's Randall Grichuk will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
Now batting.
So in now is the Atlanta pitcher, Ulysses Chassin. He's 0 for 1 thus far. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Ready with the 0-2. Count remains at 0-2. The next 0-2 is in there. A called strike 3.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location, because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Ethier has a play. 2 down. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Coming to the plate now, Chris Taylor. He went down on strikes last time up. Wood sets. First pitch on the way. Popped him up. Grandal waits on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 1 left for Atlanta, but this one's pretty much over. 14-0. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal, trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far.
Yasmani Grandal.
First offering on its way. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Taylor is there. 1 down. Now in the box, Howie Kendrick. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Here's the first pitch to him. Grounder down the line at third. And this is going to get by Beltre down the line. A fair ball. He'll get it into second. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
And he obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much, because that's his second hit of the ball game. This one a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
Standing in now, Danny Valencia. Line drive to center field. Catch made out there in center field as the runner will tag from second. And in the end, the tag appears to have been a bluff. He's back to second.
Absolutely jumped all over that fastball, and it might have been a home run if he had any elevation under it, but it was basically right at the outfielder.
Stepping in now, Alex Wood, as he grounds one briskly to short. Throw on to Canerco gets him, and the inning is over. Dodgers.
For a moment, I thought I was going to make it.
Back here at Dodger Stadium. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss at a changeup that has him all kinds of goofed up at the plate.
Well, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. If he's going to have the ability to flip that in there whenever he wants, this is going to be a tough test.
Ripped down the first base line, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the third time. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his third tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now. So far, this has been a very productive outing. We're into the middle innings of this one, and his pitch count is down, and this might be one of those starts where he can work deep into this game, possibly into the 8th or 9th inning.
Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now.
Now batting, left fielder.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. No balls and a strike to count. No runs, 2 hits, and 1 error on the Atlanta line score. Fouled off. Boy, tough to lay off, but he's glad he did. It's 1-2 now.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
And he's going to add to the total. 14 punch-outs now as that ends the inning. 3 up. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Gerard Dyson. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch lifted in the air out to center field. Taylor is there, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting,
Here's the shortstop, Yunel Escobar. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit in the air to left. Carter has a beat on it. 2 down. Digging in and looking for more, Logan Forsythe. 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit down the third baseline. Played on the backhand. On to first, and they don't come any easier than that. A 3-pitch inning, and the side is retired. Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Pat. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Got him, and that's number 15 for the ball game.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
Into the corner and slicing foul. 1 out, nobody on. Hit out towards second. Throw won't get him.
Well, that's a nice base hit right there. Way to break up the rhythm. That was almost 8 in a row. This guy was starting to get his bearings about him on the mound. Had to break it up.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Rendell Gritcher. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. No balls and 1 strike. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Now a ball bounce foul near Wash. Third base coach Ron Washington.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
The 0-2 once more. Gets him looking. Strike 3. Francisco Cervelli will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 30, Francisco Cervelli.
Popped him up. Grandal over to his left, and that ends the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one man left aboard. Brendan Kinsler comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Leading off for the Dodgers.
Set and the pitch.
Right fielder.
There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate. And they did damage with it.
First offering on its way. Just a tick behind for a strike. Stanton aboard here at first with nobody out. Back up. Oh, no, that got him. Unable to recover. He's safe at first, and now the attention turns back to the guy on the mound.
Number 9.
Digging in to try it again. Yasmani Grandal. First delivery to him on the way. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here.
The batter. Second.
Here's Howie Kendrick.
Howie Kendrick.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line toward the gap in left center. And that's going to get down out there. Now a long throw to third. And they'll get the man at third here at least. But in the interim, a run has come in to score.
Now batting.
Ready once again, Danny Valencia. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Here comes the first pitch. Fly ball out toward left center field. Taylor is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Only another nice evening here in LA as we welcome you back to this production of baseball on MLB Network. The speedy Trey Turner digs in now, starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. But these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Heading out towards shallow right. Stanton has a read on it. One down.
Center fielder. Number 4. Chris Taylor.
Ready for another shot now. Chris Taylor. First pitch on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Bases are empty, one man out. Now that ball's hit well deep down the left field line, headed toward the foul pole. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. The next 0-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Trying to send him packing for the second time. High fly ball out to straightaway center. 2 down here in the ninth. Ready for another chance. Mike Piazza. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the ninth as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
0-1 the count. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Just hung in there on that one. And now those that have stuck it out tonight come to their feet. Fouled away.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to
Nice.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll
Thank
do
you
it
everybody for
here as
watching.
the
You have been
ball
watching
game
Mr.
is
Shiny.
over.
Yeah, and we knew he was in a groove from the first inning, and he just kept this thing rolling and rolling and rolling.
And we
They
will
couldn't
see you
get
soon.
anything going against him. A dominant performance with a complete game shutout.
15-0 the final in this one. The Dodgers came out swinging with a huge first inning that really set them up well. Alex Wood earns win number 7 on the season, and it's a dandy, a complete game 3-hit performance. Chase Anderson gave up a whopping 9 earned runs in the losing effort. So that's a wrap here tonight. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian.
Episode 64 wins. Thank you everybody for watching.